A big good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you are listening in. My name is Mr. Lamb. I will be your biology teacher for the summer. And this video is going to have two primary purposes. First and foremost, we want to get you introduced to your biology course, take a look around, see what's in it, what are some things that you will be doing over the summer, ways to turn things in. And then second, we're also going to look at some changes made with Canvas. If you notice, Canvas looks a little bit different here. We will be utilizing this version. Will look a little bit different. We'll put some Center Grove branding into it. But this is the new user interface for Canvas. So we're going to dive right into our Canvas course. I'm going to dive down here. As you notice right now, the Canvas course is unpublished, but I did want to give you an opportunity to take a look at what this looks like from a Canvas perspective. You'll notice that there really isn't a huge difference in how Canvas looks. The biggest difference being what used to be on the top bar is now on the left-hand side. So you've got an account button, you'll have a dashboard button. If you click on the dashboard, you actually see all of the courses that you have favorited, the ones that you star on your iPad. Those of you with the new app, looks a lot very similar to this. So again, I'm doing this from a computer, but I did want to make sure that you understand there are some differences between Canvas from what you're used to using and then what you will be using over the summer. And this applies to any student who's taking any of the biology courses. But again, this will be what the homepage looks like for your summer course. The video will be right here, which you probably have already seen. And then there's some links out here to the syllabus, announcements, modules, and help page. There's a little bit of information about me. Something that's very important is communication. And I want to make sure that you understand that it is extremely important that you communicate with me if you have any issues, you're struggling with something, you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to support you in every way possible. My phone number is down here at the bottom. I will be at the high school most of the summer. And then my Twitter account's here. And feel free to email me. We can also Skype if you'd like. So lots of different ways to get a hold of me, but I'm willing to help you out as much as you're willing to get it. So please contact me if you ever have any information. We'll be happy to support you in any way possible. So if you notice the navigation on the left-hand side is very similar. So when you get into your Global Campus course, the first thing you want to do is click on Modules because that's where all of your content is going to be for the entire summer. You're going to work primarily out of modules, and you will need to go in order. As you see here, this is just one example of the course. You have a course snapshot, which gives you just some basic information about biology, gives you some information about the course and what that's going to look like. And then your units are afterwards. I'll talk a little bit about those as we move along. I'm actually going to jump to the syllabus for a minute. Just to give you an opportunity to take a look at that and would recommend that you look at the syllabus as much as you can. And there's a wide variety of information that's here in terms of the dates of the course, in addition to the dates of the exam. So make sure that you're aware of that as exam dates are mandatory. Some objectives, materials, and I think what's important is to talk a little bit about the grading procedures. Each assignment is based on a rubric. Each activity is worth 40 points. Each mastery quiz is 100, and each unit exam is 500. There are 5 total units in each semester, and each of those count 20% towards your grade. So there really are 4 units, but the final exam is worth 20% as well. So take the points, divide, and that's the 20% for that particular unit. And then add all of those units in the final exam together, and you get your total score for the course. Some basic expectations. It's all about respect. Respect one another. You're here with other classmates. You all want to do well. Respect each other, push each other, work hard, and you will do fine. The one thing I can't stress enough is to get things done and get them done on time. Getting behind is not going to be beneficial to you in this course, so please do the best you can to ensure that you complete your work in a timely manner. Don't plagiarize. I'll catch you, and it will not be fun. You will get a 0, and there's a good chance that you will get a 0 for the course, and that is not something you want to do. You do not want to waste your summer in an online course and then not be successful in getting the grade that you wish. Just pay attention to some of the words of wisdom. You're going to spend more time in an online course. It's self-paced, self-directed. it's going to require a little bit more motivation on your part to be successful. Again, I am here to help you at every step of the way, but the self-motivation piece is very important for students to be successful. Stay in contact with me. There are deadlines. You must adhere to those deadlines. You get a little bit more flexibility when you do your work, but make sure you adhere to those deadlines. And again, let me know if you have any issues, and we'll be happy to support you through that. So, all right, let's hop into modules. Show you a little bit about what that looks like. And as you see here, there's a course introduction. So that's going to be a little bit about the course, course syllabus. There'll be a video here as well. You notice the due dates are located on the right-hand side, as well as the number of points that are available. You have to go in order. That is something that I've decided to do this year. So in order for you to, let's say you want to do hello, nice to meet you, you actually have to submit the course syllabus information before you move on. So each of these is a required component, and you cannot move on until you complete that requirement. Let's go ahead and get into an actual unit of study to show you what that looks like. There's some information here. There's Module 1, Introduction to Biology. Here you're going to find some information related to just what goes on in the particular section here. So there's an overview. There's some readings and explorations. And then what are you actually going to be doing in that particular unit? And that's all listed down below. So take your time, go through some of these. It may provide some good information about the expectations for that particular unit. And again, everything here is in order in which I would like you to complete it. So you need to view this particular Module 1 Introduction to Biology before moving on to the What is Biology discussion forum. You'll need to view the semester notes, Properties of Life video lecture, take the quiz, all of this. I want to talk about the mastery quizzes as well. It is a requirement that you get at least an 80% before you move on. I've allowed 2 retakes for that. So if you, 1 retake. So if you do not pass the first time, you get a second opportunity to retake it in order to score the 80%. So it's very important that you focus on the content beforehand. That will fully prepare you for the mastery quiz. You should have no problem getting an 80% if you take the time, go through it correctly, and ensure that you understand the information in these parts before taking the mastery quiz itself. The big assessments are a little bit different. These are not going to be tests or quizzes, things like that. They're typically projects, and these projects are going to utilize the technology in a way that gets you a little bit more involved than maybe some of the other work that you've done in other coursework at the middle school or high school. The goal here is to really get you to create something. I'm not going to go into the details on each individual one, but some will require audio and video recording. Some will require you to actually simulate the role of a biologist in the field of study and work to develop solutions to problems. So the goal here is to make the content real world, but you do need to make sure you go through and complete all of this material. So that pretty much sums up the module section of the course. That's where you're going to be spending most of your time. I'm sure most of you already know how to get feedback on your work. I will provide as much feedback as possible. And your grades will be posted in Skyward, so you will want to check Skyward to ensure that your grades are accurate, as we are moving to a little bit of a new system this year, so we're pretty excited about that. But as always, if you have any questions on what the requirements are, what you need to do, please let me know. I'm happy to support you guys in any way I can, whether it be meeting face-to-face, having a conversation online, or maybe doing a little bit of a Skype session. So really appreciate your time. Again, hopefully you know a little bit more about Canvas and what that's going to look like. And also a little bit more about the biology course itself. And actually, if you get an opportunity to email me your favorite animal, I will give you 10 extra points on your first assignment. So a little bit of a challenge out there for you if you watch the whole video. Have a great day, everybody, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.